Sorry for the like super obnoxious, just like dude busting out red patching like donuts in anger. My headlights are on, they are on. I've been driving around this for a little while now. Yeah, so we're just gonna go for the cruise, I guess. So I went ahead and finally bought the set of Corsa DLC, which I guess for value for money, I've already spent like probably 8 hours. Just in like the no hezi servers on Shitoku. These cars, there's something about the tune that they did to them, or somebody mentioned something about the netcode with passing. Like I don't know, but they've done something to it because it feels so good and so spicy. Like it's just so responsive. Like I don't know, it feels like really good, and the sensation is just like really awesome. I don't know, but yeah. Oh no. So we're just gonna drive around, no accents. We're just gonna cruise around. I'll give you like, warning when we're about to, crash. Give you a nice little warning on that. But my power tools or whatever are finally at Home Depot, so I can go pick them up. But I really didn't want to go today because it's 45 minutes or something for me to get there. Yeah, so I really didn't feel like going to get them today, so I'll go get them like on Monday or something probably. And then next weekend, I won't really play games or do much. I'll probably just like focus on my projects and like finally getting the rig set up the way that I want it to be set up, and then order the e-brake thing off Fanatec. I paid all my bills that I needed to pay for the month. I don't know, kind of just waiting around. Like I wanted to put $1,000 in savings, but then I was like, I don't want to, put myself close to the next time I get paid or whatever. So I got to pay rent and stuff with the next check that I get to. I don't know. I just didn't want to put it in there, so I'm just gonna wait and just put like 2,000 in sometime later on next month. At least that's the plan. But yeah. I still can't really decide what I'm gonna do with this monitor thing. It's like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end up with a giant monitor, but I'm also worried it's gonna be too big or whatever. I really don't want to blow like $300 on a monitor when I have spare monitors just sitting around, but I would like it to be, I don't know, big and spicy, I guess, because I have like old man eyes and I can't see very well. Like I find myself like squinting at the horizon sometimes, like, is that a car coming up? So, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I've just been playing this for probably like 5, 6, 7 hours or something today. Like I try to play Turtle Wow a little bit. I just don't have the motivation to do it. Like I don't know, like just sat in queue looking for a dungeon for like 45 minutes. I know I'm DPS. I know I'm looking for Whaling Caverns. It's like super early on, and yeah, but I don't know, I just got bored. I just didn't really want to play, so I just gave up on that. I think I just went to bed. Unless I just like slept and I just got up and played this. Like this, like I said, this has been pretty fun. Like the sensation, I guess, of like rolling on the highway, like crazy Mach speeds is pretty fun. Yeah, so kind of just waiting around on getting all my parts and pieces for the rig and my power tools to get here. And then next week when I have all that stuff, I'll just focus on like trying to set up my room a little bit more. Get it more the way I want it to. It's like this weird time of year where it's like hot but cold. Like I don't know, but it's supposed to be like 30 degrees next week, so I don't really want to throw in my air conditioner into the window if it's going to be 30 degrees. Like that seems defeatist. So I just been keeping the windows open, which is I guess weird for me because I prefer to keep the outside world outside. Okay, well I mean that's definitely on me, but he did kind of break it the last second. Why? They're acting mad weird in front of me. You lock my brakes up like that. Yeah. Like I said, I'll probably just focus on that next weekend a little bit. Trying to get everything set up the way that I want it to be set up. I know it sounds stupid. Like I'm enjoying myself right now. Like this is fun. But it's like it's almost like building the rig or like assembling all the parts and pieces and getting it to be like exactly what I want it to be is its own like project and thing that I'm just kind of working on. That I'm waiting to complete. So I don't know. Like I said, I want the monitor, but I also don't know for sure at the same time. Like, Well, it's not okay. It's not that I don't want the monitor or that I'm not sure. It's like, do I want to blow $350 right now on another screen when I have spare screens just like laying around? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's I have the money to do it, so it's like I want to do it, but at the same time, I also am like, well, my car just constantly smells like it's on fire, so like you should probably get real prepared for that. And I am prepared because I just have lots of Tacomas and Sequoias and BS saved on my Facebook Marketplace. But the problem is like, if you hunt up a really good deal on a car, like the Hummer or that 2500 Dodge that I had found, like if you hunt up a really good deal on a car, it's not gonna wait around. Like it's gonna be up for maybe a week, and the only reason it's gonna be up for a week is because people are like, um, people just hadn't seen it. Like sometimes Facebook Marketplace is like real janky, and you just can't even find the listings that you're looking for. You can you can search for the specific listing you're looking for and still not find that listing. You know what I mean? Like sometimes. I don't know. But yeah. So like I say, every time I find a vehicle or like a item or just something that's like good enough, like or just insane, like it's only gonna last a week. So it's like I don't, I gotta get a hold of the person, I gotta make the deal or whatever. But there's certain other things where it's like, well, yeah, you have a $1,500 monitor, but chances are the only people who would give you $625 for it are people who would just buy it brand new. Why? People who would just buy it brand new and with the 3-year warranty and not even care. Like, the demographics are different. But I think I might try and get this. It's gotta be on the other side or below me or something. I don't know. But I might try and get this monitor for like $325, $350 or something. Like the other thing too is it's near me, so it's like it's worth the extra $50 or $100 just so I don't have to drive to Columbus or some bullshit, right? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to drive to the middle of nowhere. But again, it's like I don't why. It's because the guys are paying. It's just because like I don't need it, but I want it. Like, and I keep trying to like find ways to motivate myself with like items and just stuff. He wants to run with me, but he doesn't understand. I'm just kind of like cruising and attempting not to die. He's kind of made the traffic goofy in front of me like once or twice now. It's is what it is. This game makes me nervous. I feel like he just alright. If you were worried about having an accident, then you should probably just look away now because we're about to have an accident. We're about to have an accident. We're currently in the midst of a bad accident cutting across 3 lanes of traffic. My boy, he wanted it, man. He wanted the smoke, so I just wanted to cruise on. And now I'm in hot mode. Ain't no turning it off till I hit something real hard. That's not hard at all. Like I say, like I feel like these cars are like there's a tone or there's something going on with the neck cut because you can cut up in crazy manners in this. Like it's super fun. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do this stupid thing I'm always like thinking about doing, but I just never do because I always get bored. And that's watch all the Lord of the Rings, all 18 hours or whatever the ridiculousness of it is, in one sitting. I'll probably be bored there. Like, I usually my attention span is usually about 45 minutes, and then I'm done. Like I got nothing for you after 45 minutes. Then I'm just like, all right, well, moving on. So we'll make attempts at doing that. I don't know what else to do with myself. Like, I played a little bit of the, I keep forgetting what it is, the Pixelmon, Minecraft, Battlefield. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, whatever. I played some of that. I didn't do very great. It wasn't the most fun thing ever. A lot of the maps, like, I just couldn't find, like, where I wanted to be on the maps, I guess, so. It wasn't like, it wasn't that much fun. I didn't really save anything. There was one helicopter clip where I busted out the pilot of a helicopter, but I was listening to copyrighted music, so I just immediately moved on with myself and was like, yeah, well, can't use that, so I don't know. like I said, at some point we'll probably pick up the music license. It's somewhere after the webcam and bike arm. It's somewhere in between there. But then at that point, yeah, it's like I don't really think there's anything else I intend to like get for the stream or buy for the stream or anything like that, because everything I'm doing is gonna be on PC. Like even though I do own tons of old game consoles and old game systems, that would be something I'd save for like live streaming or just anything like that. Like, alright, dude, let's play through all the crappy Wii games that I have I've saved up, and I have a lot of crappy ones. You know what I mean? Just goofy stuff like that I might need a capture card for. But again, like nothing other than just like a webcam for now and like a mic arm, just so the audio is not so potato. It's just, yeah, like I said, I have to have the game turned on so low, and it's not as good as I'd like it to be. So just things that I'll be working on the next like month or 2 months or whatever. Just keep grinding it out at work. I don't know. I'm just like continually just being accepted into the like weird goofy cult of people that I work with. Tons of illegal Honduran people and felons. That's basically the two categories of people that I get to deal with on a daily basis. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of interpersonal relationships. Yeah. I don't know. It's like a frat house sometimes, dude. It's really bad. Like, really bad. Like, dudes arm wrestling, about ready to break their arms, like, pull-up contests, like, all types of stuff, man. I don't know. It's entertaining, but I'm starting to feel somewhat entitled and like I want to raise, which is usually a bad spot for me. Because usually when I start to feel entitled, that's usually right about the time when I crash everything into the ground. So I'll try not to feel that. I don't know. It did that to me before. That Tarn has done that to me before. Okay. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing. Like, play a little bit of or probably try to watch the Lord of the Rings movies. Like the first three are better. Like point blank period, the first three are better. I didn't mind the second trilogy, The Hobbit. I actually thought it was pretty good. And when I watched them when they came out, like not in the movies, but just as they came out. And I actually did like them a lot, but okay, well, that's bad. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Relax back there. You need to run me over. Alright. Yeah, that's something I kind of seem to do a little too often. It's just hit the center divider thing when I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't know if this lane ends. And it does. Yeah, I think just to end it off, I'll probably just like try and drive at 10/10s. It only lasts for so long. Like I can drive pretty hard, but like at a certain point, like I'll make a bad cut. Like that would have been a bad cut, and it didn't even. Well, it actually looked pretty bad, but yeah. At a certain point, I'll just make like a really bad cut that I shouldn't make. Like I said, like this has been super fun, dude. Like value for money, like whatever I paid, $12 or $13, so I could get the DLC, and then this is no hezzy privy servers or whatever. It's its own thing. Like yeah, like value for money wise, like this was very good. These dudes are just merging. I think I've been down here and I can't remember. There's like a certain place where it's just all one lane for like a little while. I do like the tunnels. The tunnels are probably one of the places I like more because I can actually see better. Not this particular tunnel, but the wider ones. Come on, brother. That's to move in your Cadillac. I've been seeing a lot of Cadillacs too. I guess it's kind of another thing I've been kind of saving and like looking over. Just jacked up trucks, man. Like I don't know. I've never had any like crazy like jacked up truck. I'm looking at like jacked up trucks, SUVs. And then Audis, which I'm definitely not gonna buy. Like as much as I like Audis, I like Mercedes and BMWs. I'm not gonna buy something, or I don't want to buy something that it's like, all right, it grenades itself and it's done instantly. Which is pretty much anything I buy. I think is gonna be like that. But I don't know how long. But like if my car holds out for a certain, like I don't know. if the car holds out in the midsummer and then I'm grinding out like 12 hour 12 hours 6 days a week. The only thing that sucks is my credit, but at that point I probably just go see what I could get on like a brand new Tacoma. Just like if I could get one for like 32 or something, then in my head it works out to be like, all right, well $3,200 a year for 10 years, and I'll just pay it off like in a year or two. Because I hate the idea of having to get a used car, being like scammed or something. I don't know. Like I said, it's like I just have to look around for long enough to find really good stuff, but then good stuff doesn't stick around for very long. So I don't know. I'd really like to just buy a new Tacoma or a new, Forerunner, but that's just not happening. I don't think. I don't know. Like prices are down and up. Like I think like mid-30s for a new Tacoma would be alright. Like I'd be willing to pay that, but only if like work actually started kicking out like $1,000 plus a week checks to me. Then I'd be like, okay, well, now taking on like a $600-700 a month car payment makes more sense. But I'd still probably just put like $10K down, just so I could have a third of it already paid off. Or, I don't know. I'm not sure. My car just always smells like burning things, so it's pretty concerning. Oh, dude, these boys are on me. We're not making that. Okay, we're cool. Okay, we're not cool. He took me out on the right. I think he thought I was going left because I fainted left for a split second, but nope. I had no intentions to go left, brother. Alright. Max speed, 10/10. Like I said, I feel like they did something to these cars. The handling and the neck cove, like they did something. I see you coming, go for it. Because it just feels like so spicy, dude. They're so grippy. They're so just like on point. You can cut across 3 lanes of traffic like it's nothing. Yeah, I knew that was coming, my bro. I knew that was coming. Alright, I'm sorry, man, but like, what do you want me to do? Like, you wrecked out and then you cut back across the 3 lanes of traffic. I couldn't really go anywhere. Alright, I'm doing my thing now. And now. Pretty good at just like the one-hand driving. Like, for the most part, I just drive with one hand. I know that's not a good strat, but I don't know. My left hand's ready to rip the e-brake or shift gears or do whatever it needs to do. Can't tell. He's back there. I should probably pick it up a little bit so I don't get ran into. That's just not a cut I could make. I don't know why I even tried. Like sometimes it looks makeable and other times it just doesn't. And that didn't even look makeable. Alright. I had a couple of spices on there. I didn't save any clips or anything, but there was one run earlier where I maybe like 2-3 minutes I was running behind this pack of boys, just running behind them. But then obviously they hit something. They either hit something or they made a cut that just like I couldn't see it coming, and so I just immediately took myself out. I don't really know where you're gonna pass me here, brother. I'm sorry. Not to say you can't, but I just don't see like space for you to do so. Like here, maybe a little room. Go for it. Stay right. I don't know. Okay, he passed away. He passed away for whatever cut he tried to make past me. I'm not sure. I can't watch, like, I just can't watch the map at the same, like, we're going so fast. Like, not right this second, but, like, when I'm on the gas and pushing, like, we're going so fast. Like, I can't be glancing over at the map other than occasionally. Like, very rarely. Why? I had to go to the white line. There was no way. I had to go to that way. I guess everyone takes that way. I don't know the popular way people go. I don't even know like where I'm going. Sometimes I go straight. Sometimes I go left. Pick random directions. But the main thing, like, for a little bit, I was kind of trying to follow people, and I was like, that's a bad idea because you can't always see the cut that they're making or how risky of the cut is or how tight it's going to be. sometimes, you know, even me, like I'll just cut around like a semi and straight into a car, but that's just the way I don't know. But it's just very hard for me to try and follow somebody's like line or whatever. I can do it for a little bit, but it's the same thing as drifting. Like I can follow your line, but dude, I'm gonna be so far back that it's like irrelevant that I'm following you. Like I can see you, I can see the cool stuff you're doing, but I'm not gonna be up there near you, alright? Cause I'll just smash into you. You don't want me up there near you. I don't want to be up there, and you don't want me there. No, no, no. Some divider things, mad dangerous. I know boys coming to you. I don't like hang out here for too long. It's fun, man. Like whenever I used to play GTA 5, like I just could not drive the jet. Like I was a really good helicopter pilot, just like I was in Battlefield, but I could not fly the jet because my brain could not keep up with like all the things that it needed to do. Like some people would just like, you know, they could spawn trap you on the ground. I would be so focused on just like trying not to wreck, I couldn't even see the ground most of the time. I just didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know what you expect from me here. And so I immediately had to stop doing it. Like my brain can only process things so fast, and like in certain ways, like this is almost at the limitations. Like you'll see it. Like I'll go to make a decision and it'll be a bad decision, or I'll just give up on making a decision because I don't know what to do. Like I'll just be like, I'm done because I don't know what to do anymore. It's just my brain just can't keep up with the decision making that it needs to do. Cut off, or did they cut me off there? When I drove through there earlier, everyone shot into the right lane and just stopped. I'm like, awesome. I don't want to say anything. I'm not saying anything, but like, you know, you could see it. Day one practice of the Shitoku. I'm telling you, these cars, there's something wrong with these cars, man. They do something to these cars. I don't know what it is, but they did something to this car. I also tried I tried a couple cars from the pack, but I don't know, I just didn't like them as much as I like this Porsche. It feels so nimble, and it's the it's got the actual 6-speed manual and not like paddle shifters or something. There was like a Mercedes earlier, like an 06, and every time he would go to shift, he would reach down and hit the stick, but it wasn't shifting on my gear shift. It was like shifting from the paddles. I'm like, that's weird. I don't like that. Like I said, it's the only one I could get in that this and the Evo, both of them are super fun, super nice. Like just a really good like drivability feel to them. Yeah, like I said, it's just been fun. Like I've already basically got my money's worth out of this. I don't know. I got it last night. I went ahead and just bought it. I'm just like, alright, well, you made it through work all week, and you know, you paid all your bills, you know, stuff you're supposed to do. So I'm just like, alright, well, I'm like the $12 or whatever on a set of just like the DLC cars, and I just want to like proof of concept test it, like, because when I tried to connect to the servers before, you know, that had DLC pack cars for Assetto, it just crashed my game out. So I was like, alright, well, I should just be able to connect right now, no problem, after I installed the DLCs, and I could. So yeah, it just works great now. If I got like super serious into this, like, or I don't know, if people started watching my Assetto videos or something, like 1,000 people, 2,000 people, like if a bunch of people started watching or whatever, like I'll probably buy the whatever that account is. I can't even remember because I was so like against it, like race department. Like I believe in supporting creators and everything, but I just hate that like so many things are paywall locked behind stuff. Like I don't know. I get it, and also I don't get it. Well, I get it, but I'm also poor, and I also believe that like most, if not all, content should just be free. Like I don't know. That's probably not, you know, the best opinion, but I just feel like information or just like I just feel like everything should be free, but obviously that doesn't work in society. You know what I mean? Like then who's gonna be the subservient, you know, person in society if we're all equal, right? It doesn't work. so good. Like, I'm getting hungry. About to go eat. Get something to eat. I'm starving. Like I said, it's been fun. Like, I've been playing this a lot today. Like, just burning calories, I guess, doing whatever this might be, cardio, light arm work. Like, I don't know. But it's been fun. Like I say, the sensation is super fun. I don't have my like my FPS counter on. I'm also only rendering at 1080, which is another reason. Like, I think the monitor I'm using now can do. I can definitely do 1440, but when I use my like my Alienware monitor, it's more for like gaming. It's only gonna do 1080p, so I hate to like continually switch around. But if I get like the giant 43-inch Asus monitor or whatever, I'll probably swap that to be my primary monitor, especially when I'm drifting. Ooh, easy, brother, easy. He's cutting up. I can't tell if he's like dying or not. Yeah, that's what I couldn't tell he was doing. I couldn't tell if he was just about to immediately smash back. It was fun. Decent practice. I think I'm gonna just try my legs for the rest of my weekend. On Monday, go grab my tools and stuff. I don't know. I really want to buy a bunch of just crap and have it out of the way and make my life easier and more convenient, but I'm worried about my car breaking down and just everything else, so I can stack up as much money as I can. But see you guys. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a fun weekend. I will attempt not to let my back hurt too much sitting in this rig chair. I might end up like, obviously not now, but one day I might get like a crazy purple wheel, or a crazy purple like chair, like a ridiculous wheel and stuff too, like a nerdy wheel. Like, I don't really need the buttons, they're not very important to me. I just have a keyboard next to me.